you've been sharing videos on your Facebook page regarding places in abroad that used to be all cars, used to be all roads, didn't consider the pedestrians, and then they've shifted and they've slowly given more and more space to pedestrians until they eventually became, one lane roads and three lanes for pedestrians. And I've seen this in my wife's country in the Netherlands, where in the middle of town, as tiny as the streets are, they have systems where you can bring small cars, you can bring vehicles for the handicapped, and delivery services are only allowed to enter the zone on certain hours, etc.
Yeah.
So there are solutions.
There are solutions. Yes,
And
there are
bicycle lanes all over the country. You can go all over the Netherlands and Holland on a bicycle. Now, what about here? What can we do that?
Yeah, you can. Well, the shared street or Woonerf concept can be done here, but you have to have baby steps. And one of the things is eliminating the resistance of business owners to shut down the streets. And we, well, not we, but a group of like-minded people did an experiment here in front of UANP, is to shut Pearl Drive. And the restaurant owners were apprehensive that it would cut down patronage, no? But when they did it during weekends, they actually increased the patronage because people found the places comfortable to walk in. A lot of people came to walk. There was pop-ups, but the restaurants themselves, there was an uptick in patronage because people came. And that happened in Europe when Jan Geller, the famous urban planner, suggested this for pedestrianized streets. The patronage of these shops actually increased. So you had a situation where the business owners themselves wanted the city to shut down or do shared streets so you could entice and provide better pedestrian environments. And that can be done. So it has been proven. It's just the thinking that you have to provide parking in front of your establishment. And when you look at it, that's one of the big problems. For a restaurant and you have a frontage of, say, 7 meters, how many cars can you park in front? That's only 3 cars at the most. Right? That's only
Correct.
That's only 6 diners or one or 2 tables. If your restaurant has so many tables, that doesn't make any sense. So when you think about it, if you plan right and you provide for parking in terms of parking for districts instead of just parking per street per establishment, then you can be more efficient. You can provide more in terms of the public realm. That means sidewalks and with no curb cuts. The number one thing that we can start to enforce is the percentage of your frontage that you can allow cars to come up to. That's a curb cut. If you have a curb and you cut it so the wheels can go up, that's called a curb cut. But we abuse it here by allowing any and all establishments to have 100% curb cuts. So what does that do? It then and then they abuse the inset for the cars to come in. So even though you're supposed to maintain 2 meter or so sidewalk, the tails of all of the cars bump out because of the need for the doors to open at the other end. So then what happens is that you lose all of the sidewalk completely, as in Pearl Drive, and all of the students and faculty of UANP and all of the establishment have to walk in the street, and there have been numerous accidents, and this is why our streets are unsafe. So the trade-off of losing just 3 cars but getting more patronage, you do the math. You don't need those curb cuts. You don't need those curb cuts. You just have to plan district-wise, and that's where we fail, is to take a look at the medium picture, not even the very big picture, and you can solve things that way.